Chosen family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got to talk about two USC transfer targets, Will Howard and Cam Ward. Those two guys are two available quarterbacks right now that USC is absolutely after. And coincidentally, I just read a report that Miami is after these same two quarterbacks right now that are in the transfer portal. But look, I want to take a look at some information real quick as it relates to these two guys. There's an article that came out per on three, a report saying that USC is flirting with these two guys. So it's like one or the other, man. And my question is to you guys, which one do you guys consider to be one of the top quarterbacks or the best quarterback in your personal opinion? I have a preference. I like both of them. Absolutely like both of them. In the beginning at the transfer portal, I had a top three. It was actually it was Cam Ward at number one, Dylan Gabriel at number two, Oklahoma guy, went to Oregon, and he's off the board now. And then I had Will Howard at number three. However, there's only two available that's left that I consider to be the top candidates. And here's the thing: I was just looking coincidentally today at the Heisman watch list, and Will Allen, I want to call him Will Allen so bad, but Will Howard wasn't even on that list as far as the Heisman watch list. Now, Dylan Gabriel and Cam Ward were both on that list. But let's take a look at these two guys real quick and just kind of compare and contrast. And I think both of them are quality guys. Let me change this thing around here. But I think both of these guys are quality guys. And when you look at them, here's the article right here, and it's coming from On3. And it says here, USC is flirting with transfer portal Will Howard and quarterback as well, Cam Ward. So you guys can hit me on that. What are your thoughts on that? USC is going to absolutely go after one of these guys. In my opinion, Cam Ward is the more of a Lincoln Riley type of guy. When you talk about Spencer Rattler, when you talk about Caleb Williams, when you talk about Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, all of these different guys that he's had. Of course, they got some of those guys were Heisman Trophy winners and in the running. And I mean, it is what it is. But when you look on the year, as we comparing these two guys, you see here, Will Howard has 2,643 yards on the season, 24 touchdowns, and then he has 10 INTs. Gives him a QBR of 7.75.3. So, I mean, you see him there, though. He's pretty big, 6'5", 242 pounds. So I think that alone is, he has a big body. He can absolutely run over somebody, but he can fit it in. He got, absolutely fit it in with some quality throws and some NFL-type throws. So I think that speaks volumes to him. But when you look at Cam Ward, you look at his numbers, though, he's at 3,735, and then he has 25 TDs on the year. And then you add that 7 INTs with that, and his QBR comes up to 65.1. Now, here's the crazy thing about these two quarterbacks. While the article suggests that USC is flirting with both of these guys, Miami is now, reports. And here's an article right here. Miami, Kansas State transfer Will Howard is on Miami campus as we speak. According to Ross Dillinger. And then Washington State quarterback Cam Ward is supposed to be visiting tomorrow. But here's a look at these guys right here. And we'll talk about some of their information real quick, some of their numbers right quick. They got some big-time numbers. When you talk about Will Howard first, here his numbers, and you see it here, 2,643, as I just went over. But tell me what you guys think as far as the pocket, how these guys are maintaining the pocket, the mobility. Which one do you guys like better? I like Cam Ward because to me, when you look at it from a Caleb standpoint, being that we just got Caleb just left, is leaving, maybe, we'll see. But Cam Ward, to me, standing at 6'2", he's kind of the Caleb type of quarterback. I mean, he can run around, and he's very unorthodox. He'll throw it on the fly like Caleb. Caleb will do some sidearm stuff. He'll do some just stuff that's just not on script. And I think Cam Ward is more of that Caleb Williams type of quarterback. Now, when you're talking about Will Howard, he's more of a, he's still mobile, though. Don't get it twisted. But he's more of a big prototype quarterback. You know, when you're talking about like a pocket guy. However, he will do some running. But when you look at Karen Ward, he's able to make those throws as well. And you see, you have the ability to absolutely hit a guy in stride like that. I think is really speaking, of a big time quarterback. I think he's a very underrated quarterback when you're talking about hitting a guy in stride. He's absolutely, and he's able to hit a receiver in those tight spots. Do you guys remember when USC played against Cam Ward, how lost in the sauce USC was in the beginning? Because Cam Ward was doing some very unorthodox stuff. He was throwing it at the last minute, kind of the same thing that Caleb does. And I mean, he was getting rid of it. But then he would just run out of the pocket. He would do all kinds of weird stuff. Sometimes it was to his demise, but sometimes for the most part, he had a lot of success. We seen what he did against Wisconsin twice this year, a Big Ten team. They got a new coach that came from Wisconsin, and he absolutely just destroyed them. He did the same thing against Oregon State. He went head to head with DJ. So I think Ken Ward, man, is an absolute winner. However, you can't get it twisted. When you look at Will Howard, he speaks his numbers and his play speaks for itself. Although he didn't have the yardage that Cam Ward had, he played against Texas, he played against Oklahoma, he played against all the big boys, man. So I think that really is speaking to his quality of play. Now, when you look at Will Howard, you see now they got him crystal ball to USC. That just came out. This is on 3. They got him crystal ball. So look, I mean, is it over? Is it a done deal? I have absolutely no idea. Just the fact that Cam Ward is taking that visit to Miami tomorrow, and then Will Howard is actually took a trip to Miami. That alone speaks, that says a whole lot. It says that, look, either one of them, So here's the thing. If I was one of those quarterbacks, the question would be, who's going to develop me the best way? Tyler Van Dyke, he just transferred from Miami. I can't remember where he transferred from, but, he was essentially lost in the sauce at Miami, just given the whole situation. But they did have a offensive coordinator that came from Houston. I believe he came from Houston, but they just didn't have that much success this year. However, Will Howard is crystal ball to USC, so we'll see how that goes, man. But you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think on that. Now, I want to get to another story real briefly, and that is a story of Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola, this situation essentially it seems to be lost in the sauce. You guys already know Dylan Raiola had interest in USC, and we thought it was getting pretty serious as it relates to him and his commitment getting ready to come to USC. However, he was, out of the state of Arizona. We thought he was going over to the Pinnacle High School where Deuce Robinson went. We thought it was a kind of a done deal, and we thought everything was just going to come together like one big family. However, Dylan Raiola decided to transfer to Bedford, Georgia. Can you believe that? And it's unbelievable because he put up this statement because, and he committed to Georgia. He could end up committed to Georgia. I gotta find this statement for you guys real quick. Once he committed to Georgia, he moved from Arizona all the way to Beaufort, Georgia. And now he essentially yesterday, it seems like he's about to decommit from Georgia. Here's his statement right here. And now the reports that are crystal balling him on 3 and 24/7 Sports, crystal balling him to Nebraska. So, I mean, this situation is crazy. And I started seeing all kinds of commits that he was bringing along with him. You guys remember that? But here's his statement right here coming from Dylan Raiola. He says this: my heart is full of gratitude. This is to Beaufort High School. The Beaufort community has welcomed my family and I with open arms and could not be more thankful for this huge opportunity that God has given me. Thank you to every coach that poured into me the last 6 months. I would like to give a special thanks to Coach App and Coach Condon for giving me the opportunity to play at Bedford. So it appears that he's getting ready to be done with this situation and getting out of Georgia. That's what it appears to be. Now, is he getting ready to graduate early? Most of the kids, we had Tackett Curtis. We had several kids that graduated early and then came on campus to participate in the spring. Now, is he going to enroll in Georgia or is he going to enroll in Nebraska? That's the question. Multiple reports are putting out that he is officially, crystal ball to Nebraska. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Man, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think about that. So look, drop those comments down here. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think about Will Howard. I want to know what you guys think about Raiola, but I want to know what you guys think about Will Howard and Cam Ward. Who is the best choice? And what do you guys think about the reports that USC, not only USC is flirting with Will Howard and Cam Ward, but Miami appears to be flirting with both of those guys right now. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. We don't know who the next quarterback is going to be, the potential quarterback that Lincoln Riley's getting ready to take. But until later on, listen, I'm out of here. Everybody stay blessed. Don't forget, make sure you guys get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until later on, fight on, fight on, fight on.